Have you ever wondered how something as simple as prayer can directly affect your brain? You might associate this practice only with spirituality or religion, but science shows that its effects go far beyond that. Prayer has the power to transform your mind, reduce stress, and even create healthier thought patterns. Intriguing, isn't it? In this video, we'll explore how prayer positively impacts your brain and how you can take advantage of these benefits in your daily life. Recent studies reveal that the act of praying activates specific areas of the brain related to empathy, gratitude, and focus, while reducing the impact of regions associated with stress and fear. This means prayer is not just an act of faith. It's a powerful tool to improve your emotional and mental well-being. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, disconnected, or even trapped in negative thought patterns, this video is for you. Discover how science explains the profound impact of prayer and how it can help you find balance, clarity, and inner peace. Are you ready to start this journey? From ancient times, prayer has been seen as a way to connect with the divine, seek guidance, or find solace. However, as the world has evolved, many have come to see prayer solely as a religious act, disconnected from the everyday lives of those who don't practice a specific faith. But what if this perception is incomplete? What if prayer, beyond its spiritual dimension, has measurable and concrete impacts on the brain's functioning? In recent years, scientists have begun to investigate this practice using modern tools like functional MRI scans. What they've discovered is fascinating. Prayer can be considered a workout for the brain. Just as physical exercise shapes the body, prayer has the power to reshape the brain, activating regions related to emotional resilience, empathy, and mental clarity. This phenomenon is closely tied to a concept called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, create new connections, and transform over time. The most interesting part is that the benefits of prayer are not limited to those who follow a religion. Regardless of beliefs, prayer can bring balance and reduce the impact of stress, something we all need in today's fast-paced world. For many, daily challenges like anxiety, lack of focus, or emotional overload can be eased with something as accessible as prayer. This video is an invitation to explore this practice from a fresh perspective, as a bridge between science and spirituality, capable of transforming not just how you think, but also how you live. Now that we've set the context, let's dive into the heart of the matter. What does science have to say about how prayer affects the brain? Researchers from various fields have been studying this ancient practice, and the results are as surprising as they are revealing. To start, functional MRI studies show that prayer activates the prefrontal cortex, a part of the brain associated with focus, planning, and emotional regulation. When you pray regularly, this region becomes stronger, which helps improve focus and decision-making. Additionally, prayer reduces activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and stress. In other words, it diminishes that constant state of alertness that so many people experience during moments of anxiety. Another fascinating finding relates to hormone production. Research shows that frequent prayer can lower cortisol levels, known as the stress hormone. Lower cortisol in the body means less tension and a greater sense of calm. For those facing daily pressures, whether professional or personal, this can make all the difference. Beyond these immediate effects, prayer is also linked to the development of empathy and gratitude. Studies show that when practicing prayers of thanksgiving, areas of the brain associated with interpersonal connection and positive emotions are activated. This creates a virtuous cycle. The more you practice gratitude, the easier it becomes to feel connected to others and to recognize the positive aspects of your day. But that's not all. Prayer also impacts something known as neuroplasticity. Imagine your brain as a muscle that adapts to the stimuli it receives. When you pray regularly, you're literally reshaping neural connections, fostering healthier and more resilient thought patterns. This means that over time, you can overcome negative thinking and create a more optimistic and balanced mindset. Finally, there's the meditative aspect of prayer. Many types of prayer, especially those involving the repetition of words or phrases, like mantras, produce effects similar to mindfulness meditation. They help calm the mind, improve breathing, and bring the brain into a state of deep relaxation. These effects not only relieve stress, but also enhance the immune system's functioning and boost overall well-being. In summary, science shows that prayer is much more than a spiritual practice. It's a practical tool for improving mental, emotional, and even physical health. And the best part? It's accessible to everyone, regardless of religious beliefs. Now that you know what happens in the brain when you pray, it's time to explore how these effects can lead to tangible changes in your life. Knowing how prayer affects the brain, it's time to understand how these impacts translate into real, tangible benefits for everyday life. After all, the changes in the brain aren't just abstract scientific concepts. They have the power to transform your emotional, mental, and even social life. One of the most evident benefits of prayer is stress relief. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with information, demands, and worries, regular prayer acts as a deliberate pause. It helps you slow down, focus on the present moment, and regain emotional balance. Many people who pray report feeling an almost immediate sense of calm, as if they were handing their problems over to something greater than themselves. In addition, prayer can improve your emotional resilience. That is, your ability to cope with adversity. When you pray, especially during challenging times, you're training your brain to focus on solutions and inner strength rather than dwelling on the problem. This can help you face difficulties with more confidence and clarity. Another powerful benefit is the shift in how you relate to others. Praying regularly, especially for others or in a group, activates areas of the brain associated with empathy and connection. This means prayer can help improve your relationships, making you more understanding and less reactive to conflicts. Imagine transforming your daily interactions, creating an atmosphere of harmony and understanding, simply by dedicating a few minutes each day to prayer. Prayer is also a great ally in overcoming negative thoughts. We all face moments of doubt, fear, or self-criticism, but prayer offers a safe space to process these emotions. By asking for guidance, strength, or simply expressing gratitude, you're actually reshaping the thought patterns in your brain. Over time, this creates a more optimistic mindset focused on what's good rather than what's wrong. Another practical aspect of prayer is its impact on mental clarity and focus. Often, prayer feels like organizing your thoughts in an intimate conversation. This helps you process problems more clearly, allowing you to make better decisions. For those who feel constantly overwhelmed or indecisive, prayer can function as a tool for internal organization, aligning priorities and strengthening confidence. With so many practical benefits, it's natural to wonder, how can you start praying in a way that consistently delivers these results? In the next section, we'll explore how to incorporate prayer into your routine in a simple and effective way. Now that you understand the benefits of prayer and how it positively impacts the brain, the question is, how can you start praying in a way that ensures these effects become part of your daily life? The good news is that there's no single formula. Prayer is a flexible practice that can be adapted to your routine, personality, and needs. The first step is to create an intentional moment to pray. It could be early in the morning, before bed, or even during a break in your day. The important thing is to find a time when you can be present without distractions. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough to start experiencing the effects. If you're unsure how to structure a prayer, try dividing it into 3 simple parts: gratitude, reflection, and a request. Start by giving thanks for something specific, such as your health, family, or a small positive detail in your day. Then reflect on your challenges or concerns, and finally, make a request, whether for strength, clarity, or a solution to a problem. Another powerful technique is combining prayer with deep breathing. Before you start, take a few deep breaths to calm your mind and bring focus to the present moment. This helps connect the mind and body, amplifying the benefits of prayer. Consistency is key. At first, it might seem challenging to build the habit, but with practice, prayer becomes a natural part of your routine. Small moments of prayer scattered throughout the day can be just as impactful as longer sessions. The secret lies in cultivating genuine intention and maintaining regularity. Incorporating prayer into your routine is not just a spiritual act, but a practical way to care for your mental and emotional health. As you pray regularly, the benefits will accumulate, bringing balance and peace into your daily life. Now that you know how to get started, let's wrap up with an inspiring message and practical actions that can transform your life. Now that you understand how prayer affects the brain and the real benefits it can bring to your life, the main message is this: this practice is within everyone's reach. Regardless of your beliefs or lifestyle, Prayer is a simple, accessible, and deeply transformative act. With the support of science, it's clear that prayer is not just a spiritual ritual, but also a practical tool for promoting emotional balance, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Imagine how your life could change if you dedicated just a few minutes a day to prayer. Think about what it would be like to live with less stress, more focus, and a more positive mindset. Science confirms that this is possible, and it all starts with the choice to take the first step. So, here's the invitation. Give it a try. Set aside a moment today to pray, in whatever way feels most comfortable for you. There are no strict rules, just the intention to connect with yourself and something greater. And don't stop there. Share this message with someone who might benefit from it, and leave a comment below with your experiences or questions. Your engagement is crucial to helping us continue creating content that connects science, spirituality, and personal transformation. Finally, subscribe to the channel to keep up with new videos that dive deeper into this fascinating connection between the mind and spirituality. We're just beginning this journey, and there's so much more to explore. See you in the next video, where we'll continue discovering how simple practices can bring extraordinary changes to your life. Until then,